Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist. Apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense. How do I discover my spiritual gifts? The Bible talks about how each one of us have been given as Christians a spiritual gift or gifts. And if you're looking for a way to discover what your spiritual gift is, I would encourage you to read the scriptures. There are certain sections that are very clear on spiritual gifts, like 1 Peter chapter 4, Ephesians 4, Romans chapter 12, and 1 Corinthians chapter 12. So if you're going to discover your spiritual gifts, become acclimated with what some of the spiritual gifts are, and know that the lists that are shown, for instance, in Romans 12 or 1 Corinthians 12, these aren't exhaustive gifts. These are just samplings. It's not like there couldn't be other ways that people are gifted. Now, it does give you a sort of an idea of way some of these gifts work, so I'd encourage you to, again, familiarize yourself with that. Furthermore, I would look for spirit affirmation. What do I mean by that? Perhaps you might sense the Holy Spirit just affirming where He wants you to serve Him, and He'll want you to serve Him out of a gift set that He gives you, because He equips you to serve Him in a way that you can glorify Him. So what He calls you to, He prepares you for. I remember in my own life, before I ever started preaching or teaching, telling my wife when we were dating, I said, as a new believer, I don't know how to explain this or to articulate this fully, but I just believe that God has called me to be a teacher and preach. I believe that He's given me that gift. And it was so affirming when I first started preaching and teaching, and I saw that that gift was there, and I sensed through spirit affirmation before I ever used the gift that it was there. And I was somebody who would struggle, stumbling over my words and stuff as a teen. Also look for community affirmation. And that's why it's really important, if you have the gift of encouragement, to encourage people, because God uses encouragers to call out the spiritual gifts of others. But make sure if you're an encourager that you use discernment, because one of the faults of encouragers is they can go encourage people in ways that they're not gifted just because they want to encourage. So use discernment in your encouragement, and if you're a person looking for your spiritual gifts, find those who are encouraging, but those that are encouraging must be discerning. I'd also say, unfortunately, sometimes people don't encourage other people, even though they see it, because of their own insecurities or jealousies, or they don't want to see people be raised up. So sadly, many people may never discover their gifts, or many kids may never know who they are, or more importantly, who they're not, because of parents or friends who aren't willing to encourage because of their own insecurities. So encourage people and listen to those who are encouraging. So community affirmation. And then finally, I would just say trial and error. If you want to discover your spiritual gift, just start trying and different things out, serving in different areas of the church, and ask God to make it clear to you through prayer. So community affirmation, spirit affirmation, reading the scriptures, and trial and error. These are some tips that I think can help you to discover your spiritual gifts.